Reds were hoping to put the brakes on a two-game losing skid today, but no one could stop the rain. Today's 1:10 first pitch was pushed back to 4:35. Then, once that wasn't possible, and with more rain in the forecast, the Reds decided to postpone things to a later date, which is still to be determined. So today's starters become tomorrow's probables. Undefeated Anthony DeSclafani gets the start against Chicago's Jake Arrieta and his record of 2-1. First pitch, 1:10. Bengals will have another week of OTAs beginning on Monday. Then we will all turn our attention to the 2015 draft on Thursday night. Bengals don't necessarily need a starter for this season. Their mission is to find capable depth and players who can start in the coming years once age and expiring contracts lead the team to making some tough decisions. Today in Philadelphia, Leah Still played a big role in the Temple Owls spring game. She tossed a coin to begin things, then took a screen pass and scored a touchdown to wrap up the day. Look at her go. Leah waged a very public battle against pediatric cancer and won when doctors determined her to be cancer-free several weeks ago. Her dad fought the fight with her, all while playing for the Bengals last fall.
She learns pretty well. She looks pretty athletic. She even surprised me about how fast she was running. My daughter has showed this amount of energy and this amount of strength throughout this whole process, and that's why we was able to make it through it, because she showed us really how tough she was. So she's definitely gained a little bit of energy, but I wouldn't say it's a big change.
And the Bengals welcomed about 150 coaches from the region to participate in Marvin Lewis's Heads Up Clinic, teaching the fundamentals of the game, better nutrition, drill work, and perhaps more specifically and importantly, tackling techniques to ensure a better, safer game for every young player.
No better man, no better competitor, speaking from firsthand knowledge, than Ben Roethlisberger, one of the elite players in the history of the game and one of the toughest guys you're ever going to have to go against, who's been an instrumental part in putting this whole thing together. Somebody we're very, very proud of, Ben Roethlisberger.
Wow. No Baltimore, Pittsburgh today. It's just Miami, right?
Nice ceremony on the Miami campus in Oxford today, where former Red Hawks Ben Roethlisberger and John Harbaugh came together to help cut the ribbon on the school's new indoor practice facility. It's a must for any D1 program with aspirations of competing for the nation's top recruits. Harbaugh and Big Ben have a combined 3 Super Bowl rings, so a couple of good choices to help carry the Miami torch. And we were expecting a decision today on the playing future of Indiana guard Yogi Ferrell, but the tragic death of IU student Hannah Wilson on the Bloomington campus led Yogi to postpone the announcement. Ferrell had a pretty good junior season, leading the Hoosiers back to the NCAA tournament, but in a fairly deep draft, could help himself by coming back rather than leaving for the NBA.